Welcome to Outback Sarawak, and our journey continues with Lundu. I'm Shairi, actor, dreamer, traveler, on a journey to explore my native land. This is my story. Hi, I'm Sairi, your host for Outback Sarawak. When you travel with an open mind, you'll gain a fresh perspective of everything that you see, even though you're on familiar ground. Personally, I've lost count on the number of times I've passed through the trunk road that leads to the Batang Rambungan ferry point. At present, you'll see construction of the new Rambungan Bridge in progress. The 560-meter-long, two-lane single-carriage bridge is part of the Sarawak Coastal Road project. Designed to connect Lundu to the state capital, this is one area that's bound to see a lot more development in time to come. If you happen to take the Batang Rambungan ferry from Kuching as a shortcut to Lundu, chances are you'll probably see a lot of people selling tidbits and snacks by the roadside. These snacks originate from a village called Kampung Stunggang Melayu Lama, which is located on the way to Lundu. One such entrepreneur is Sabtuyah Putit, a retiree who specializes in traditional kuih or local snacks. We're making a stop at Kampung Stunggang Melayu Lama to get a closer look at how crackers are made. Apa di pola kita hari tu?
Kuih peyek.
Peyek, okay. Peyek is also known as rempeyek. Jadi apa dia pola tambah kita dulu tu?
Tambah tepung dulu.
Tepung dulu, okey.
Tepung dulu. Habis dah. Lepas jintan manis, jintan putih, ketumbar.
Tiga aja lah.
Tiga macam aja. Santan.
Santan mau kena ada.
Mau ada.
Okay. So they mix all the dry ingredients first.
Ketuk kuah dulu, nakuk telur. Okey. Dulu kita belajar dari mak kita ajak lah. Mak kami.
Oh, lama je lah bisnes tu sebenarnya.
Lama dari mak kami, dari nenek.
Oh, dari nenek. Oh, lama lagi.
Boleh.
The rempeyek batter is quite simple to make, and the recipe that's mixed with peanuts and anchovies is a classic version and an all-time favorite. To fry, you'll first need to heat up the mold by dipping it in hot oil. Then, pour a small amount of batter, add the peanuts and anchovies, and dip it back into the oil. Once a crust forms, give it a little shake to loosen and dislodge it from the mold and continue frying until it is done. I think I started to get the hang of it after a few tries. Takes practice to get it just right. Here, you'll find a variety of homemade munchies that's produced in batches. Everything must be cooled sufficiently before they are placed in a bag and sealed to ensure that they stay fresh as long as possible. After the packing process is complete, the snack packs will be placed in a basket so that they can be transported to the market. Not far from the old village lies Kampung Setenggang Dayak. The village is home to a local craftsman who has honed his skills in carving unique structures out of ironwood. Operating from home, he runs mainly ironwood craft together with his son.
Sudirman anak Gindau, kira dari kampung ni lah, Setenggang Dayak.
Jadi orang Nunggah apa, Cak?
Man Belian.
Man Belian.
Kalau area Kuching, memang orang kenal lah.
Berapa lama dah kita usaha bisnes tu?
Dari dulu sampai sekarang dalam 12 tahun.
Apa punca kita minat dengan kayu belian tu?
Antara kayu paling kuat macam untuk kalau Sarawak lah. Memang dia macam orang panggil apa ironwood jugalah, macam kayu besi. Kalau pacak pun satu besi, mungkin dalam beberapa puluh tahun mungkin putus besi, dia tak akan putus. Jadi macam dia, satu lagi dia punya corak unik dengan keras dia, kadang-kadang dia punya kulit dia lain dari kayu lain lah. Dia betul. Bentuk dia bermacam-macam.
Demand has been good, though he laments that ironwood is increasingly hard to find. Still, Sudirman has carved a niche for himself and hopes to impart his knowledge to the younger generation. One of the popular spots in Pekan Lundu is the Pasar Tamuk, or the fresh food market, as this is where most of the townfolk get their food supplies.
Oh, namanya. This is called asam paya. It tastes super sour. Here they made it out of pickle, or you can eat it with chili. This is called cendawan kerang.
Wow! Just look at the fish and seafood. Everything's so fresh here. Lundu is also famous for its fishing spots. One of the attractions here is freshwater prawn fishing. If you're looking to buy some, just wait by the jetty for the prawn fishermen to bring in their day's catch. And you can buy them straight off the boat. It's a surefire way of getting the freshest catch. Here it is, the prize catch, a giant river prawn. We're back on Outback Sarawak. It's now early morning on Pandan Beach, which is some 10 kilometers away from Lundu town. The beach is named after Pandan village, which is located nearby. From the lighthouse, you'll be able to enjoy a panoramic view of Pandan Beach, peaceful and relaxing at this time of day. When the tide is low, the sea is far in the distance, leaving behind a large patch of wet sand. Sometimes, it's interesting to see what you can find. The shallow waters allow you to walk out even further. Low tide walks by the shore can be just as relaxing and rejuvenating as you're walking barefoot on wet sand. I'm enjoying my solitude, so I'm making the most of my little alone time here. After spending an early early quiet morning on Pandan Beach, it's time to head back into Lundu town to have a look at what else the town has to offer. So, we stopped by the Lundu town square to check out the scene. Generally, this is a peaceful and idyllic town. So, imagine my surprise when I had suddenly heard some loud music blaring from the square. It's Zumba! Let's join in the fun. As they say, there are two kinds of people in the world. Those who do Zumba and those who shoot. First, let me just say that I love prawns. Plus, I was so inspired by the prawn fishermen who caught those huge freshwater prawns yesterday. I'm using small prawns as bait, hoping to lure in the big ones. Here we go! And then I wait. And wait.
About this, but after that few hours, I think I'd rather go to the wet market instead.
Well, here I'm back in town. Apart from the wet market, you can also find some fresh seafood sold at smaller shops. And this time, I'm buying myself some freshwater prawns. Oh look! They have some fresh crabs too! Oh! That's so tempting. Shall I get this too? Ah, here we are. Jumbo prawns. Just look at the size of this one. That's my hand for scale. Yep, it's definitely big. After another satisfying freshwater prawn meal, it was time to hit the road again. Next up, the Salako village. Located near the coastal town of Sematan, the Salako village is about a half-hour's drive from Lundu town. Recognized as one of the 27 ethnic groups in Sarawak, the Salako longhouses are mainly found around the Bueh area.
I am currently at Salako village and I'm excited to know more.
Kaum Selako toknya di bawah etnik Bidayu.
Oh. Jadi bahasanya kena Bidayu juga?
Si, sangat berbeza sekali.
Oh, berbeza.
Bahasanya hampir sama dengan kita orang Melayu, bah.
Oh, padu.
Oh, sama dengan orang Melayu, hampir sama.
Hampir sama.
Oh, karena dia punya ada sedikit sebutan baku aja. Contohnya macam makan, tidur.
Oh, dalam sikit bunyi.
Ya, macam ya.
Oh, padu.
Orang Selako kalau kita menangga sejarahnya memangnya cukup luas sekali karena kita dulu pun orang Madah kita datang dari Indonesia jadi berhijrah ke situ disebabkan mungkin dulu kan orang mencari kawasan tempat pertanian dan salah satu daripadanya juga mungkin ada kena wabak atau penyakit mereka ke sini dan mungkin ada juga disebabkan dulu orang bermusuh juga dulu.
On display are many things that's synonymous with their culture. The chief was kind enough to show me around the place before taking me to an ironwood craft center nearby.
Sekarang kita berada di sebuah kraftangan di Pasir Ulu yang dimiliki oleh seorang tua kampung. Kraftangan ini dia buat daripada kayu bilian lah.
Since we were already in Salako village, we decided to travel a little further up to check out Kampung Biawak. The village is approximately 70.6 kilometers west of Kuching and is close to the border of Pontianak in the Indonesian province of West Kalimantan. Well, that's probably enough gallivanting up to this point, so we headed back to the Salako village. The Salako longhouse is constructed lower than other longhouses that's been built on stilts. I love how they've landscaped the place, complete with a little pathway that leads to the koi pond. By the way, I'm wearing the Salako traditional costume for women. It's simple and elegant, don't you think? We will be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Outback Sarawak. I'm on the way to Pugu Beach with Adha, who decided to give me a ride on his motorbike. The ride was a breath of fresh air and a wonderful way to tour the area. Camping by the beach is a popular outdoor activity in Pugu, and you'll find several camping sites there. Waking up to the sound of the waves is enough to make me a happy camper. And you can just do that here on Pugu Beach. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly. Oh, don't you just love being by the beach? Well, I do. On Pugu Beach, you can indulge in all sorts of outdoor activities, be it water or beach sports. In fact, group activities can be organized if you request ahead. But I'm here to try something else.
Apa ya? Is that puffer fish? Oh, look at that! Is that kakak? God, first time I think was fishing this way. Fishing with rod, maybe I don't have the passion, but this is fun.
Have you ever tried inshore pool net fishing? Firstly, it's something that you need to do as a group because it's all about teamwork and cooperation.
We have here is this one is the normal ikan selah with the yellow tail, and this one, the ones that with the slightly gold color scale, is called glamour, and this one is ikan bulo.
In the old days, pool net fishing was a common practice among fishermen who lived close to the shore. It's seldom seen nowadays, as it's not really considered a main source of income. In Pugu, pool net fishing is done together with the villagers. It's also one of the activities organized to boost the community-based tourism to support the local economy. So Adha, can you tell me why is it called Pugu?
Okey, sebenarnya nama tempat ialah Kampung Pugu. Jadi dia diambil nama sempena. Tanah ni dia terpisah. Laut sebelah kanan saya ni dan sekarang sebelah sana sungai.
Oh.
Jadi dia macam pulau. Okey, pulau dan dia bercantum di Gunung Gading.
Oh, so
jadi pulau and gunung.
Pugu.
Namalah Pugu.
Ah, I see. But the local call it Pugu, right?
Yes.
Okay. So where are you bringing me?
Okay, sekarang kita nak cuba cari specialty seafood dekat pantai Pogok ni. Namanya Kuno. Kuno ni susah sikit nak cari. Dia orang yang berpengalaman, makcik-makcik yang lama-lama tu, diorang akan senang jumpalah. Kita ni nasib-nasib lah kan. Dia mesti ada rasa keras, cengkerang dia.
Oh, okey. I got lucky with one.
Dan cara kita pijak pasir pun ada mainkan peranan juga. Kita tak boleh nak...
Dia ada gegaran.
Dia akan lari. So,
okay.
Let ibu-ibu yang slow.
Since the sun was setting, Adha showed me how to pitch a tent while there's still some daylight. The small dome tent was good enough for me. Next, it was time to build a campfire. Campfires takes me back to my younger days, where we'd spend our school holidays engaging in outdoor activities such as this. Good thing we caught some fish earlier, as they became dinner. Journey of discovery led me to Lundu, where I had an enjoyable time. Never judge a book by its cover, so they said, and they were right. The peaceful town has much to offer if you know where to look. From learning some history and culture to engaging in recreational activities, Lundu can be every bit as interesting if you give it a chance. Plus, I made some new friends here. Life doesn't need to be so frantic, for when you think about it, life could be just as good at a slower pace. See you again, same time next week on
Outback Sarawak, nang steady. Au.
Till then.